Okay, so the last video was the second floor. We checked all the baluster spindles coming down. Got a good quality banister rail, nice and solid. It's good to see. All right, the front door is working fine. It's got a good seal on it. You have the doorbell works. Everything's okay in the closets. This over here is a sensor for the security system. So I don't know if you're going to leave the security system or not. Right above there, you can see there's a little bit of settlement cracking in the drywall. So that's the only place I've seen settlement so far. And then over here as well, right in this corner. All right, this step you have to be careful with because it's the same color as the floor going down. So you're going to have to be careful that people don't take a header. Going this way, you can see the difference. You can visualize the step. Going the opposite way, you can't. So I don't know if you want to maybe put a piece of tape or something over here just to let people know that there's a step over here. Windows are all working over here. Right, you've got a speaker system built in to the house. You got a little powder room down over here. And the toilet's nice and secure and tight. I'm noticing that a lot of the faucets and handles and shutoffs have been replaced. So there's a couple older ones that haven't been replaced. You could see there's definitely some mineral buildup and some rust that's formed. So it's kind of hard to tell if it's a dielectric reaction or something with the water, but a lot of them have been replaced. And the sink over here, this stopper wasn't connected, so the sink wasn't draining down when we first turned it on, but I was able to pull it up and it drains down fine. So you're gonna have to connect it back over here. See, this needs to get connected to this, and then that stopper, all right, needs to be connected to that. There's a little bowl right there. So you gotta take that piece out and connect the stopper to it, and then just reconnect the rod, the connecting rod. When I pulled the stopper out, this little metal piece fell to the ground. So I thought for sure that it was gonna potentially leak when I ran it, but it didn't. So I don't know. That'll have to be fixed. So pocket door works fine. Notice when we were testing the outlets that there's a couple of outlets. One over here, right? This is between the dining room and the family room, living room, I guess. That this isn't. Looks like the ground wire is loose there. You see? So that's something that should be repaired. Sliding glass door is working fine. Screen for the sliding glass door is working fine. Over here is your fireplace. All right, I checked it out. Everything looks good. It's a metal firebox with a metal damper and a metal flue pipe. And you can see they like to burn. There's some creosote around the areas and up in the flue. Right, so it definitely could use a good cleaning. When you're not using the chimney, you want to make sure that you keep this damper closed, right, so that you don't lose your heat or your AC. right? So that you don't lose your heat or your AC up the flue. And then when you make a fire, you want to make sure to take special care to open this so the smoke doesn't come inside the house. Okay. So all the windows were working fine. And then the appliances are working fine. You've got the dishwasher over here. All right, so that's working fine. I just gotta take some of that creosote off my hands so I don't get anything dirty. I'm gonna put you down for 1 second. Sorry about that. So I noticed over here that this little piece is loose. You're going to want to fix that. And there's some damage to the cabinets around here, All right, and you can see the valve on the left side has been replaced and the valve on the right side hasn't. So see if I can get the right angle. Alright, so this one's a bit older. It's got that green. Alright, you can see the escutcheon flange is all rusted back there. Alright. And then that valve back there has been replaced. So, and then the trap looks like it's been replaced over here. You know, the only thing I'm not particularly fond of on this trap, it's got a little bit of a backward slope to it, but it did seem like it was draining fine. If it doesn't drain fine at a later date, you're gonna have to just repitch that. And then some of the doors are loose. All right. So you're just gonna wanna line those back up. You've got the electric range. You've got a downdraft